up, Steak Box? How you doing? Yeah, pretty new, Danny. It's I mean, it was always like way in the back, but yeah, I decided to bring it up front. There's a couple of people that noticed it. I'm like, yeah, I better do that. What's up, USSR fan? Welcome back. How you been? Hey, Mystery, how you doing? Oh, shit, I gotta mix more blue again. I always got to keep 2 jugs ahead with the blue. Yeah, how many people we got yet? There. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, USSR fan, Messi or Ronaldo. I hear that a lot. I always pick Mbappe just to piss people off. And the reason why is because I don't know a damn thing about soccer, and that debate constantly goes through my shorts. Okay, so yeah, I can't claim to know for sure, their accomplishments. I just, one thing I have heard though is that Ronaldo's considered better than Messi because Ronaldo brought better crappier teams up a level. I know it's football, Mystery. Again, I don't pay attention to football. I pay attention to American football, and I barely pay attention to that. So, I mean, again, I'm an Eagles fan, so there's a lot of hatred I got to kind of drown out being an Eagles fan. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I would, from what I was told, or from what, I can't remember his name. I came across a short that explained why Ronaldo was considered amongst the experts a bit better is because of what he did for the teams that he was on. So far, going pretty good, Steak Box. How about you? Yeah, like it's along the lines of the Jordan versus LeBron argument. Because when Jordan left the Bulls, it was noticed. You know what I mean? But LeBron had all-stars around him. Jordan made a lot of all-stars around him. Don't get me wrong, Rodman was actually pretty much an all-star rebounder long before, before he went up there with Jordan. But at the same time, yeah, I used to be a Phoenix. I was a Charles Barkley fan. So I followed him, and when he retired, I really didn't pay attention to NBA either. So it was, a lot of things were a little bit goofy. Since I wasn't like hardcore fans of these certain sports, I didn't really have a favorite team, but I would follow the player of my favorite player of the team. So with baseball, I kind of thought Canseco was pretty cool. Yeah, sorry guys. He had his, actually, considering the time he was in and what he had to do back then, believe it or not, he actually was just, he was a good player. He said, I think it was in his book, that he would not have been major league caliber if it wasn't for the juice. But at the same time, I think he probably could have. You know what I mean? To be a major league talent, it takes more than just juice. You got to have talent to begin with. The juice just kind of doesn't make you have more talent, from what I observed, but it makes the talent better. You know what I mean? You had to be able to jump before you took juice, but you're going to probably be jumping higher after you do juice. How big is pizza to me? That's kind of an odd question. And I'm thinking, Mystery, you're asking, what time is it? 12:30 p.m. I'm on the East Coast, Eastern Standard Time, Mystery X. How good is the pizza? By me. And don't get me wrong, I love pizza, but doing good, Shudo. How you doing? So actually, I live in an area that has really good pizza, so it's kind of tough to say. Dave Portnoy came down from New York, and Domino's, yeah, if Domino's is good, I like the variety. That's pretty much, and the fact that they deliver, and the fact that their app gives you points for every time. Okay, you know what? Yeah, Domino's is good, but if you know a good local pizzeria, and there's a lot of them around here, you could usually get a better pie than Domino's. What's up, Who-Dat? Yeah, again, I'm not dogging Domino's. I'm just saying that if you're looking for a good pizza and you're willing to either travel for it or wait for it, there's a couple of good places around here. I would definitely I would stay away from the Domino's for the most part. They're not top of the line, especially, like I said, especially around my area. If you want to ever see some of the pizzerias around our area, look up David Portnoy. I'm trying to think of exactly where to go, but he's a good food critic. I mean, well known, very well known. Yes, you know, I'm pretty sure my favorite villain absolutely is. You know, I probably should put like something down, because that's a piñata. That's the way you see the ribbons. So, it's a piñata. So you pull the ribbons, open it up, and I got it when it was empty. Yeah, Who-Dat, I am actually playing. Thanks for reminding me. I will be playing Fortnite tonight. Not certain if I'm going to be taking on teams, but I will definitely be playing. All right, Steak Box. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, I was happy as hell when I got this. When I got the piñata, it was like, because it was from it was free, and it was at a place that they were getting rid of. They were just getting rid of shit. And I'm just like, what's that? They're like, it's yours. So, okay. Yeah, I definitely grabbed that. I think there was a couple other interesting things there. I just like, let the other people grab whatever, because I didn't need most of it. But when I saw a Vader one, I was like, I want. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not going to get in the situation that caused the giveaway. Actually, I have no problem. Basically, it was an office building, and they were only shipping out the most important stuff before just wrecking the whole place. Like, just literally tearing the whole place down, and just like having that stuff just cleaned up in like a demolition. So like literally there was stuff still in there, like office chairs, desks, cubicle things, like different things that may have been worth something to somebody, but it wasn't worth enough for them to ship to another place or anything like that. So they just like bulldozed it and threw it in the dumpster. Yeah, literally, like a big building, like a big, probably, I think it was like a 4-story building, 15,000 square feet. Man, it was nuts. Oh yeah, Lava Chica song. Yeah, I was throwing thermite at people. That was fun. Yeah, I seen Trailer Park Boys. I could have actually shoot and there was nothing stopping me, but we didn't know what day it was when it was going to happen. And I thought that they were just going to have the building there, just slowly disassemble it and then maybe lease it out to somebody. But then it was like long. And again, I worked in this building, and I might as well get in this one. A little bit more. Not much, Julio. How you doing? Oh, Grandma's that's cool. But yeah, I was in there. I remember I worked in there for a couple of years, and nice building. And just, you want this, you want this. Yeah, they're clearing this stuff out. Yeah, they're clearing this stuff out. And they were taking cubicles and stuff down, and desks. Just different things were coming out of there. Just different. like electronic equipment here and there. Just certain things that could fit in a truck, and they were just kind of. And I knew they were just moving out of the building, but you couldn't have told me that we were just going to just take the whole building out, like flattened, bulldozed, gone. I think it was like within a day or two. They took the whole building down, like completely down, and flattened it, like just about flattened the ground out. And I was just like, huh? Holy shit. It's great, Slayer. All right, what do we got here? Okay, we're closing in on the end. I didn't get the 5th like yet, so I can't do the chug. It's very fast, Shudo. I don't know, like, honestly. I can't say the building was, like, monstrous compared to some of them, but, yeah, it was down, like, I'd say a day or two. And it was just, you know what I mean? Because the thing is, like, there were, like, big things there. Like, there was a big, what was it called? A big generator for when the power went out or something like that. Big diesel generator, like probably about as big as a garage I'm in. That just disappeared. Like they were able to get that out of there like in a day. I'm like disassemble it and goodbye. Some of the transformers that were around there were disassembled, taken the hell out. They whipped that place to shreds quickly. All right, Slayer, thank you very much. It was you and somebody else that just helped kick that pass. So thanks, guys. Here we go. So, but yeah, one of the things I definitely wanted to get on here tonight, or right now, was to say I am definitely doing Fortnite later. Glad people are noticing Darth Vader back there. That's cool as hell. Being the big fan of Vader that I am. Julio, I'm not sure. What was the last one you saw me sample? Because I think it was, this one. This was the last one that I had of the Prime. And then, of course, before that was the Future Freeze. That berry freeze was probably a couple weeks ago, like a week or two. Well, maybe like a week and a half ago. Yeah, it was all right. Me, no, actually. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Wait, I'm trying to think. In college? Yeah, I did. Did I know how to chug like that then? Not as much. I mean, I started getting good. Like, I actually knew how to chug since grade school. I used to do it with the chocolate milk. Yeah, it goes back far. So, yeah, I used to chug with chocolate milk, and then I was able to, move it on to being able to chug the chocolate milk during grade school or middle school, literally, and being able to suck in and hold, like I can open my throat, flex my stomach, and kind of like pull a burp in. And instead, how some people will just swallow air like that. Okay, when you force a burp, guys, do you do this? Like swallow air like that and then like that. What's up, Hunter? Yeah, well, maybe out drinking them in chocolate milk, but definitely not in alcohol. And again, I don't do this with alcohol often. Like the last time I chugged a beer was probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I can't remember the last time I actually did it during a live session. That's probably about a month or two. I don't promote binge drinking, but I'm okay with like a chug. Cause like if you do a chug, cause honestly, if I go out someplace and someone says, Hey, can you do this real quick? Usually that's my first beer. So boom, I'll fire that one down. That's one beer. And then I'll have like another one to sip on. And it'll take me probably a half an hour to 45 minutes to finish that. And I do that on purpose. Because like I said, I don't like to binge drink. I don't like to get like too stupid while I'm out. I don't like to set a bad example. But yeah, the chug part, that's there. But I won't do multiples anymore. That was something I did back in my college days. And yeah, in my like early and mid 20s, I could go into a bar and like wow people so quickly that I would probably not have to pay for my first 5 or 6 beers. Yet those beers would be drank within the first 20 minutes that I was at that bar, and I could go for a good portion of the night. Just I would have bought two. So yeah, Shido, yeah, just don't overdo it. Be a weekend warrior if you have to. Just know that you have to wake up the next day and do things. That's what's probably going to be your best thing. Punter. Same as my name, my channel name, Craptabulous, with the number 1 after it. So yeah, Craptabulous 1. And then while the selections come up, you'll see it'll come up with 2 different ones. One will be on the top, I think, will be Craptabulous 1976. The one below will have no numbers after it. Pick the one with no numbers. I know that one works. I think they both do, but I know that one with no numbers will work. Yeah, like I said, Craptabulous 1. No, okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with just like having one here and there. There's nothing is what like a purple one. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's true. Shudo, yeah, like I remember back when it was first starting to be popular, it was just, well, maybe you got something going into it. Now it's like, like you just said, oversaturated. Yes, it should be purplish and black right now on PlayStation. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. My PlayStation one? Oh, that should be Marvin the Martian. So yeah, but my the Fortnite icon might be either purplish or black also. Yeah, PlayStation icon, Marvin the Martian, flipping the finger. Yeah, so okay. I don't know. Purple name? I don't know. Again, look for Craptabulous. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure I own any ones that should come up. Add me through Fortnite. Don't add me through the PlayStation. Much easier. Um, Shoot, I was studying calculus in college, but I didn't finish. But now I'm in customer service right now, and I work from home. Ooh, I'm it. All right. Somebody went to the Google, and you're so old that you've seen events in history. Yeah, nobody's ever done that before. I mean, good one. Why didn't you say I was petting dinosaurs, or maybe I don't know. Um, I kicked the rooster that and killed the rooster that they made the feathers that Yankee Doodle stuffed in his hat and called it macaroni. I don't know. What you got, Amit? Studied calculus with Newton. All right, there you go. All right, that's not too bad. Ugh. Amit's jokes are so old that the crust in his underwear is actually put like right next to that in carbon dating. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Amit's jokes are so old you can only see how old they are by carbon dating them. I mean, try one of those. Let him get his old jokes in there. Honestly, I mean, it's just don't give me no wait. Now I think about it, he is spamming the same joke over and over again. Yeah, I mean, you can't say you're so old, that you came up in an event, but yeah, that was one I came up with off the top of my head, Amit. But yeah, you're all right. That's good, Tech Nine. I'm good too. Working on getting over. I will. I'm so old, I might be 100 years old soon. Here's another one. Wait, I'm so old, I might die tomorrow. That's like dark old. You know what I mean? That's like. All right, guys, I got to get going. So I'm so old. Jesus owes me. There we go. I'm so old. I taught Jesus how to tie his sandals. So, all right, guys. Have a good one. I'm going to get going. I'll do an after work live stream. So I'll talk to you then. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good one. Stay safe. Crap out.